as soon as we get it in.
Well, now to those disturbing new details about that daycare center in the Bronx where children were exposed to fentanyl.
The criminal complaint says the operators of the daycare had the children nap on a playmat that hid a kilogram of fentanyl underneath it. Gray Mendez, the daycare owner, and Carlista Acevedo Brito are both in custody. They're both now facing federal drug charges. Police are still searching for Mendez's husband, who they say was seen on video carrying 2 full shopping bags out of the daycare right before police arrived.
Authorities believe the babies had been exposed to fentanyl particles all day long at that daycare on Friday. A 1-year-old boy died.
Eyewitness News reporter Sonia Rincon live in the Kingsbridge section of the Bronx with the very latest. Sonia.
Yeah, David and Liz, the manhunt continues for the husband of the owner of the Divino Niño Daycare Center and at least one other person. The owner is suspected of being the person in charge of the drug operation here. This is now a federal case, and to date, federal authorities revealed more about what they found here and what owner Gray Mendez allegedly did and did not do in those critical moments that those babies were in distress.
The defendant's alleged conduct that led to those poisonings is unconscionable. It's inexcusable. And it's the reason that they're now in federal custody.
Gray Mendez and Carlista Acevedo Brito, already facing murder and other charges, now face federal counts of conspiracy and possession with intent to distribute narcotics resulting in death. The federal complaint describes the brick of fentanyl found in the home daycare on top of children's playmats. The search also turned up kilo presses like this one used to package the drugs. But there may have been more evidence that was taken out before investigators could find it. The complaint says before Mendez called 911 to report the children were unresponsive, she called her husband, who came over.
He left the daycare and fled out the back alley, carrying 2 full shopping bags. And all of that happened while the children, the babies, were suffering from the effects of fentanyl poisoning and in desperate need of help.
Little Nicholas could not be saved from the toxic exposure, but today the mayor noted that it was Narcan that kept 3 of the 4 children alive, like little Haziel, who's now home recovering.
We have to carry around Narcan to prevent our children from overdosing. I mean, if that is not an indictment on our society, how far we've gone from who we should be. We had fentanyl in a daycare center.
The federal complaint also alleges Mendez deleted more than 20,000 incriminating text messages on her phone to co-conspirators, which investigators have recovered, learning more about what was going on here, in addition to looking for the others involved.
Those drugs came from somewhere. We're going to make sure that we get all the way back to the source.
The U.S. Attorney making it very clear that this case is far from over. 2 children under the age of 3 are still in the hospital this afternoon. And today, Bronx Borough President Vanessa Gibson warned about at least one fake GoFundMe page that's out there claiming to be raising money for the victims, but is more likely a scam. Live in Kingsbridge, Sonia Rincon, Channel 7 Eyewitness News.
Sonia, thanks.